Let's start with some quick general information before we dive into the main topic. Watch the video until the end, because by the time it's over, you'll wonder how you've spent all this time without knowing these important tips. 8 shocking meat mistakes you make every day. 95% of people don't know. Meat is an essential part of many people's diets, but it's important to handle and cook it properly to avoid health risks and to enjoy its full flavor. Here are some vital tips and tricks to improve your meat preparation and consumption. Always check the expiration date before buying meat. This helps ensure that you're getting fresh, high-quality meat. Never leave raw meat out of the fridge for extended periods. Bacteria grow quickly at room temperature, which can lead to foodborne illnesses. Wash your hands thoroughly before and after handling raw meat. This prevents the spread of harmful bacteria and keeps your kitchen clean. Avoid cross-contaminating cooked food with raw meat. Keep utensils and cutting boards separate for raw and cooked meat. Don't overcook your meat. Overcooking meat can make it tough and dry, so pay attention to cooking times to maintain moisture and flavor. Use a meat thermometer to ensure the meat has reached the right internal temperature. This guarantees both safety and perfect texture. Marinate meat before cooking to enhance flavor and tenderness. This also adds moisture and can reduce the formation of harmful chemicals during cooking. Defrost meat in the fridge, not at room temperature. Defrosting in the fridge is safer and helps preserve the meat's quality. Store meat in airtight packaging to prevent freezer burn, which can ruin the taste and texture of frozen meat. Let meat rest after cooking to allow juices to redistribute, resulting in a juicier, more flavorful dish. Buy meat from trusted sources for better quality. Opt for local, sustainable, and organic meats if possible. Rotate your meat selection to include a variety of meats for a balanced diet, ensuring you get different nutrients from each type. These simple but effective tips will not only help you avoid common meat mistakes, but also improve your cooking skills and enhance the flavor and safety of your meals. Follow me, because by the end of this video, you'll wonder how you spent all this time without knowing this important information. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll wonder how you've gone so long without knowing these crucial tips. 1. Thawing meat on the counter. It might seem harmless to leave frozen meat on the counter to thaw, but this is a recipe for disaster. As the outer layers of meat warm up, they enter the danger zone, 40F, 140F, where bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli thrive. Instead, thaw meat in the refrigerator overnight, in cold water, changing it every 30 minutes, or in the microwave if you're in a hurry. 2. Rinsing raw meat. If you rinse raw chicken or other meats, thinking it'll clean them, stop now. Rinsing only spreads bacteria to your sink, countertops, and nearby items. Cooking meat to the correct internal temperature is the only way to kill harmful bacteria. 3. Not letting meat rest after cooking. If you cut into your meat immediately after cooking, you're robbing it of its juiciness. Resting allows the juices to redistribute, making each bite more flavorful. The general rule? Let it rest for about 5-10 minutes for small cuts and up to 20 minutes for large roasts. 4. Using the wrong cutting board. Wooden cutting boards may look great, but they can harbor bacteria if used for raw meat. Always use a non-porous cutting board, like plastic or glass, and sanitize it thoroughly after each use. Better yet, have separate boards for meat and other foods to avoid cross-contamination. 5. Not using a meat thermometer. Eyeballing whether meat is cooked is a risky gamble. Undercooked meat can lead to foodborne illnesses, while overcooked meat can ruin your meal. Invest in a meat thermometer and follow these guidelines. Chicken, 165 F. Beef and pork, 145 F, medium. Ground meats, 165. 6. Overcrowding the pan. When you cram too much meat into a pan, you're not allowing enough space for heat to circulate, which causes steaming instead of searing. The result? Soggy, unevenly cooked meat. Cook in smaller batches or use a larger pan to achieve that perfect golden crust. 7. Ignoring the importance of marinade timing. Marinating meat adds flavor, but timing is everything. Leaving meat in acidic marinades for too long can break down the proteins, resulting in a mushy texture. For chicken, aim for 1-3 hours. For tougher cuts of beef or pork, 4-6 hours is ideal. 8. Storing meat improperly. How you store meat matters more than you think. Leaving it in its original packaging can lead to freezer burn. Instead, wrap it tightly in plastic wrap or freezer-safe bags, squeezing out as much air as possible. Label and date your meat so you can use the oldest first and avoid waste. Bonus: washing hands incorrectly. After handling raw meat, a quick rinse under the faucet isn't enough. Wash your hands with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds, scrubbing all surfaces, including under your nails. This simple step prevents bacteria from spreading to other foods, utensils, or surfaces. Why do these mistakes matter? Every mistake on this list doesn't just affect flavor, it can put your health at risk. Improper handling or cooking of meat accounts for a significant percentage of foodborne illnesses worldwide. A little extra care can mean the difference between a delicious, safe meal and an unpleasant experience. How to fix these mistakes starting today. The good news? Each of these errors has a simple fix. Pay attention to storage, invest in tools like a thermometer, and understand the science behind cooking meat properly. Once you implement these changes, you'll notice the difference not only in safety, but in taste and texture too. Before you go, think about how many of these mistakes you've made without realizing it. If this video opened your eyes, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who could use these tips. And if you're hungry for more food hacks and kitchen tips, check out our other videos. We promise they're just as juicy as this one.